So, Taylor, we just talked about how great free e filing options are for eligible taxpayers, especially students like the one in our example. But what about folks with more complex tax situations? That leads us to our next scenario, where we'll explore choosing the right e filing method for a small business owner. Imagine you're running your own bakery. You've got ingredient costs, equipment depreciation, employee salaries. Your taxes are a bit more involved than someone with just a W 2. This scenario looks at how a small business owner navigates the different e file options using tax software, hiring a tax professional, or going the free fillable forms route. So, Sam, let's dive in. What factors should someone consider when choosing an e filing method?
The best method depends on your individual circumstances. Complexity is definitely key. A simple tax return with just wages and standard deductions? Tax software or even free fillable forms might be sufficient. But for our bakery owner who likely has itemized deductions, business income, and potentially even self-employment taxes, the complexity ramps up.
So, if I understand correctly, the more complex my finances, the more likely it is that I might need more assistance, like from tax software or a professional.
Exactly. Another factor is comfort level with tax laws. Are you comfortable navigating tax forms and understanding the implications of different deductions and credits? If not, tax software can help guide you, or a tax professional can handle it entirely.
That's a great point, Sam. Think of it like baking a cake. If you're making a simple vanilla cake, you might be fine with a basic recipe. But if you're trying a complex multi layered creation, you might need a more detailed guide or even a pastry chef. Sam, you also mentioned free fillable forms. When would that be a suitable option?
Free fillable forms are essentially electronic versions of paper forms. They're great for people comfortable with tax law who just want a free electronic option. They offer no guidance, though, unlike tax software.
This reminds me of what we discussed about accuracy. With free fillable forms, there's more chance for error because you're inputting everything manually, right? Whereas tax software does calculations for you and helps flag potential mistakes.
Precisely, Taylor. And to add to that, Sam, when might it be particularly beneficial to hire a tax professional for e filing?
Besides complexity and comfort level, another big factor is time. Do you have the time to dedicate to learning tax software or navigating free fillable forms? A tax professional saves you that time and can also identify potential deductions or credits you might miss. For our bakery owner, a professional could be especially beneficial with things like depreciation calculations and navigating self-employment taxes.
So for someone running a small business, the cost of hiring a tax professional could be offset by the deductions they might find, right? It's almost like an investment.
Exactly. It's about weighing the cost against the potential benefits.
To summarize, choosing the right e filing method depends on your individual situation, the complexity of your finances, your comfort level with tax laws, and how much time you have. Software helps with calculations and guidance. Free fillable forms are a bare bones free option, and tax professionals provide expertise and save you time. So we've covered the how to's of e filing. Next, we'll talk more about the security aspects, particularly how the IRS protects your sensitive data when you file electronically. In the meantime, we encourage you to research the various e filing options, tax software, tax professionals, and free fillable forms to determine the best fit for your individual circumstances. You can find a wealth of information on the IRS website, irs.gov.